Ever wondered why two of Pakistan's most prominent political forces, Imran Khan's PTI and Jamaat-e-Islami, seem like they should be allies but never truly are? On the surface, both appeal to religious and nationalist sentiments, but dig a little deeper and you'll find a massive chasm that makes any lasting alliance nearly impossible. Let's break down the deep fault lines that keep these two parties worlds apart. At the very core, their ideologies are like oil and water. Jamaat-e-Islami, or GI, founded back in 1941, is a disciplined, old-school Islamist party. Their vision is a state governed strictly by Sharia law, led by a clerical class. It's all about collective religious morality and institutional discipline. On the other hand, Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, or PTI, is a modern populist movement. It's built around the magnetic personality of Imran Khan and a powerful narrative of anti-corruption, welfare, and national sovereignty. While PTI uses Islamic symbols in its speeches, its actual policies are far from orthodox. Khan's idea of Riyasat-e-Medina blends Islamic imagery with Western-style populist governance, a model that clashes directly with JI's vision of a rigid theocratic state. This clash isn't just theoretical, it plays out in their very structure. G operates through a shura, or a consultative council. Decisions are made collectively, and discipline is everything. PTI, in stark contrast, revolves entirely around Imran Khan. His charisma is the party's engine, and decisions are often made unilaterally. Think back to their brief coalition in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa from 2013 to 2018. It was a partnership plagued by constant friction over everything from government appointments to local governance, eventually falling apart. JI's rigid, process-driven culture simply couldn't mesh with PTI's impulsive, leader-centric style. One values institutional decorum, the other thrives on confrontational rallies and social media storms. Their policy differences are just as stark. G advocates for a strict Islamic legal framework, think hudud ordinances, and a firm stance against what they see as Western cultural influence. PTI, meanwhile, is much more pragmatic. Under Imran Khan, they pursued IMF bailouts, promoted tourism, and actively courted international investment. Remember in 2019 when G called the IMF deal economic enslavement, PTI defended it as a necessary evil. This practical versus ideological split extends to social issues too. G's conservative stance on co-education and women's roles in public life is miles away from PTI's more liberal outlook, which has helped it win over urban youth in Punjab and KP. Then there's the elephant in the room, the military establishment. Both parties have had complex relationships with the powers that be, but their paths have diverged dramatically. PTI's rise to power in 2018 was widely seen as having the establishment's tacit blessing, but after Imran Khan's ouster in 2022 and the dramatic events of May 9, 2023, PTI found itself on a direct collision course with the state. GI, however, has always been more cautious. It maintains its distance, criticizing authoritarianism without picking a direct fight. This fundamental difference in risk appetite makes a stable alliance between them incredibly tricky. Finally, it all comes down to a clash of ambitions. PTI and G are often fishing in the same pond. They both compete for the votes of the educated, urban, conservative, middle class, and youth who are drawn to religious nationalist ideas. This is especially true in major cities like Karachi and Lahore. In Karachi's 2023 local elections, they were fierce rivals, not partners. For G, an alliance risks being swallowed by PTI's populist wave and losing its distinct identity. For PTI, it means compromising its dynamic, leader-focused brand. In the end, the divide between Jamaat-e-Islami and Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf is not just about personalities or temporary disagreements. It's a structural conflict between two fundamentally different political visions for Pakistan, one rooted in clerical morality and the other in charismatic populism. And in Pakistan's turbulent political landscape, that gap seems too wide to bridge. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of politics. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.